Good morning, guys. I'm up bright and early working on my preps. I had the dehydrator going last night. I did some chives and I did a huge bunch of cilantro and then some onions. And yes, these are very, very small containers, but those of you who don't know or haven't heard me say it in the other videos, I'm a single woman prepping for 2 kids. I've had the gastric bypass surgery, so my 7-year-old eats more than I do. So my preps are going to be a lot in very small containers. So even though I'm prepping probably the same thing you are, it's just going to be packed differently for my situation, and you have to modify everything for yourselves. So don't take what somebody's doing and think that's going to work for you. You have to modify it for your situation. I am a newly licensed foster parent and I'm licensed to take up to 3 kids, so I am prepping for not just my own 2 children, but 3 that I'm going to treat just like they're my own, and I'm going to protect them just like I would mine. So my preps went from 3 to 6, but still I don't think that a bunch of little kids are going to go crazy over chives. So anyway, here's some potatoes that I picked up. These suckers are huge. Here's my hand. This potato is just huge. Anyway, they were 5 pounds for $1, and I was only able to get 5 of them. I did get a rain check to go back and get 25 more pounds, but potatoes are something that I think we're going to need a lot of. If the stuff were to hit the fan, and you're in a place where you can go hunting, you're going to be able to make stew. You're going to want something hearty. So potatoes definitely to go with your meat. There's so many things you can do with potatoes. Use them for breakfast, for hash browns, mashed potatoes. If you have a baby and you can't get baby food, mashed potatoes, just a pretty good item that kids are going to eat. So stews, soups, potatoes are just something that I know my family goes through a lot of, and it's just the 3 of us. So I have some potatoes that I have dehydrated in the past and some that I have canned. I'm going to do them both ways. However, my preference is for them to be dehydrated. I am going to do them both ways because there's so much that you can do with potatoes, but I'm up at it this morning and going to get started on my potatoes dehydrating. Make sure that you research it. You want to put your potatoes in some lemon juice so that they don't turn colors on you. And I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out. This is the first time I had ever canned potatoes and the first time I had ever dehydrated them. So I'm really happy with that. I recently got a vacuum sealer and the top so I can seal these jars really, really securely, get all the air out, and hopefully they'll stay for quite some time. Also, make sure that you're keeping your peelings, because in a stuff hit the fan situation, you can't go to the store and get soil. So you want to make sure that you are making your own compost. So I'm going to take this and stick it out in my compost bin and make myself some rich soil so that I can grow my own vegetables as well. And I have my dehydrator up and going this morning. I've got a bunch of tomatoes on it. This box back here was full, and I only paid $3 for the box, and not just the bottom, it was stacked up pretty high. That was in my last video. So I'll do a video on my tomatoes when those are done, and maybe some videos on my potatoes when I get done. Okay guys, have a good day. God bless.